Wow, really? I'm starting at the back, of course. I can't get any luck, can I? Right at the back. Look who's in first place. God damn it. And I'm right at the back. With Locke, actually. Me and Locke. Right at the back. We don't take no advantages. We don't need them. Okay, he doesn't need them. I do. I need all the advantages. This video is supported by my wonderful patrons on Patreon. Check out patreon.com/Bruffy1322 to directly support the channel and find out all the perks you can get by doing so, including early car testing info and a dedicated shout out in one of these pre-video messages. Yeah, this is going to be a painful wait. Right in the very back, last place off the grid on the harmonic start. But we're away. Let's see how we go. So we're doing it again. We did this last year with all the North Yankton cars, the snow-covered special vehicles. A random select 10 laps in the snow with all 10 cars from North Yankton. Oh god, there's been carnage already. Wow, I got around that nicely. Got lucky there. On my birthday as well, I always love driving in the snow. I really enjoyed this race last year. It was just really, really chill. And kind of just a really enjoyable. Oh no. Okay, it hasn't been chill anymore. God damn it. I'm making places and then losing them again. But yeah, it was just a really nice, chilled out random race in pretty unique vehicles with quite huge pace differences between the vehicles that we're going to get as well. So there's big gaps and then as usual it all comes together at the end. I'm not expecting to be anywhere close to the front in this one given where I started, but hey. It'll be a fun race nevertheless. Starting in the Mesa this time, just as a something a bit different. We've started in the Acia and the Rancher before, but as a reminder, there are 10 vehicles that are available only in North Yankton. They've all got snow on them, as you can see, but essentially they're just a special livery of the regular vehicles, apart from two. So this Mesa is exactly the same as a regular Mesa, except it has snow on and special tyres, and it only appears in North Yankton, but from a performance and body perspective, it is just a Mesa. The only exceptions to that are the Police Road Cruiser and the Police Rancher. Those are unique models in the emergency vehicles class. We will be seeing them during this race, obviously, but I think those are the two with the broken names, so it will pop up as broken name when we get them. And that's what we're racing as the first snowy random race of the year. Alright, 17th. Considering I got hit a few times as well, to be up in the mid-pack after the first lap isn't too bad. Alright, the Acia. There's the Field Master. That's going to be the slowest for everybody. That's a re-entry if ever I've seen one. Oh, come on, Acia, understeer. So the Acia is actually one of the quicker cars, I think, in this class. I can't remember exactly what was the quickest. It's either the Acia or the Police Road Cruiser. I almost came into the pits, so another rule that we have is that everybody has to do one pit stop during this race. And the reason for that is we're on the new version of the North Loop. The eastern half of the North Loop. It's not the full North Loop, but we managed to keep the same sort of pit style for the eastern half as what we had for the old version of the North Loop, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of a little bit unique, so I thought since we're going to do the eastern half for the race, we might as well incorporate the pit lane as well. But you're going to want to do the pit stop in the fastest car, really, or one of the faster cars, because it is longer. You don't want to be doing it in a Fieldmaster and going that longer distance in the slowest vehicle. So I'm gonna have to do it whenever I get the police road cruiser, basically, because it's between that and the ACR that are the fastest. And I almost came in to do my pit stop when I got this, but I thought I'll just carry on. But I thought it would make an interesting added element. Everyone's got to do one pit stop during the race. But we started this race last year as a way to sort of look back on these old school snow vehicle races that we used to do back in, like, I want to say 2017, 2018, something like that. They were always held on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, usually in the police road cruiser as a GT1 car and then a GT2 in something else. Obviously PC modding was required to make that happen on vanilla GTA, but now we can use all of the vehicles in a random race on FiveM. And it's such a, like, we only started it last year, but it's just such a nice tradition, I think. It's the perfect first snow race of the year. Alright, what have we got? Rancher XL. And there's the Fieldmaster for Dinmite. We're all gonna get it. The people who are leading the race at the end are gonna be the ones who haven't had the Fieldmaster yet. Oh, no grip. Jesus. It's a little bit unnecessary. I just want to settle in to a nice chilled out race now. Because these were always really fun experiences back in the day when we did those New Year races. They were always just, yeah, just like I said, just really chilled out New Year's Eve, New Year's Day kind of races. They were always like an endurance race at like 45 minutes, an hour long or whatever. There are videos of those races in the various GTA racing series. I can't remember exactly what you should search for if you want to see them. It might have been Snow Vehicles Multi-Class Race or something like that. I might have titled it. But yeah, it's kind of fun to be doing it on the new version of the North Loop. It obviously got its makeover this year, and we can put it to good use as part of this race. It's one of those rare random races where there's not many cars, so we can use a longer lap. We're not aiming for like 1 minute lap times. I just love racing in the snow in this game. And just doing other stuff in the snow, to be honest. I think when snow is on in vanilla GTA, it's the only time I actively play GTA outside of a stream for my own enjoyment and pleasure. I remember when the contract DLC came out and I was doing all the security contracts and things like that. And the premium race was Downtown Underground in the snow. I was just having a great time. I just love the snow in real life and in GTA. Well, up into third, from last on the grid to third. It's only because of the car selections, but Burrito time now. I'm going to the pits when I get the police road cruiser. That's the idea. Does the burrito not have any sound? I don't think the burrito's got any sound. Electric burrito. So peaceful. To be fair, these cars can't normally be spawned, I believe, in Project Homecoming. The Catalyst did sort them out for me last year as a special edition for me to be able to host the race at all. The burrito had no sound in last year's video also. Okay, I forgot about that. But yeah, it's they're only ever used for these races. Well, they were used for the first time in the races last year, this race last year, and they're being used again for this, so that's why they've got, two of them are going to have broken names. That's why the burrito's got no engine sound. They were hastily added, I think, in time for me to do that race last year, and probably have not been looked at since. Because why would they be? They're never really used. Silent burrito. This is like proper silence though. Like normally with electric cars you get a little bit of engine whine at least, or tire squeal or something, but this is full silence. As we go past all the field masters. It's never silent when I eat burritos. 2 burritos in first and second. Chasing down the same car for the lead. Look, feels like half the field are in field masters. I think, wasn't it last year where my FPS kind of hurts me when it comes to the Field Master? I think that's where I'm going to lose the most time, because I think the FPS, me being not an ideal FPS, plays a bigger impact on the slower vehicles. Friggin' silence at the front. Quite a nice calming lap indeed though. From last to 6/10 off the lead. Damn, we've got the same car. Oh, he's gone for a pit stop in the Sadler. Okay. Taking over the lead. From last to first. Again, it's all because of the cars that I've had. But into the lead. It still counts. All on skill alone, indeed. Considering that first lap as well was actually not a great lap. It's kind of surprising that I was even like halfway up the field at that point. But it'll all come together at the end. This is just a, you know, it is my birthday today. This is just the game saying, hey, happy birthday, have a good little moment at the front on your own. Go from last to first. Have a bit of a good time. Because the inevitability of the fact that you're going to drop down the order when you get the Field Master it's coming. I'm enjoying myself though. So Verdilith lost 17 seconds from that pit stop. As a reminder, everyone's got to do one pit stop during the race. that was close. Still haven't had either of the two unique emergency vehicle class snow police vehicles yet. Still got those, the Fieldmaster, the Stockade. Oh yeah, I've got really slow stuff to come. I'll enjoy the moment though, being on my own at the front. That's a good one. Roses are red, violets are blue, Locke is behind and is faster than you. Beautiful. I need to be ready to go pit stop when I get the police road cruiser. Oh, no, Stockade. This is going to be a slow lap though. Bobcat Security. Does it say Bank of Liberty? Oh yeah, in partnership with Bank of Liberty. I guess North Yankton is meant to be sort of up north around that sort of Liberty City area, maybe, in the greater scheme of the lore of the GTA world. Broken name is hunting me down. It's one of the police vehicles. Verdlith got his Fieldmaster. The last time we did a random select with a really slow vehicle, I got the really slow vehicle late on as well. That was on my own track again. It was the LSGP race. What was the slow vehicle again? Can't remember what it was. But I got it last when I went back and checked. Was it the lawnmower? Yeah, the lawnmower. I got it last of everybody. That was a good race. We've had some good races this year. Some good random moments. None more so than the random all, where it all came down to the final straight between the three of us. Overtake on the last few meters. It was incredible. Best random race ever. And we're coming to a close once again towards the end of this year, but we've still got the Christmas special to do. The New Year special as well, although it might not actually be on New Year itself, but the last random race always on the jumps track in the snow. It's nice having traditions. Wow, the sirens outside as well. The moment I hear sirens in game, I hear them outside my window in real life. Alright, well the Stockades put me back down to third, probably fourth now. Are we going to get the Fieldmaster this time? Nope, the Emperor this time. Fieldmaster for Groggy. Maud went for his pit stop, it looked like. And my last three cars are going to be the Fieldmaster and the two police cars. Amazingly. 2 broken names and a Fieldmaster left, indeed. This has been a fun race again, though. Like, I don't know, it's just something about this format of race where it's on a longer hill circuit in the snow with these sort of slower cars with, you know, special snow liveries and whatnot. It's just a really nice race, this one. I'm glad we're doing it again. And I'm glad we're able to do it on a new, updated North Loop experience. And it's my birthday for this one, which is an even added bonus. Okay, the Emperor seems to have the speed in a straight line over the Saddler, but it does not have the cornering grip. It's not something I ever thought I'd say, comparing the performance of an Emperor and a Saddler. It's the beauty of random races. I was hoping to go for a bit of a, maybe like thinking of a nudge up the inside. This is the fight for the lead again. Not for the eventual win of the race, of course, we all know this, but the current lead. Alright, 3 laps to go. It's going to be either a police car or a Fieldmaster, a broken name or a Fieldmaster. I get the feeling that Benny is pitting every lap. Alright, faster broken name. Pit stop time. We got sirens. We can have some wee woos. Been a long time that you guys have been having some wee woos. They're not on many of the cars anymore. I'm not going to leave it on for the whole lap because that would just be obnoxious, but we can have some. Oh, I had to back off there. Alright, that's enough. I did it for as long as I started getting sick of it, so you got some wee woos. So yeah, this is the unique, one of the unique models. Sneak up the inside, the double overtake, the double overtake. I definitely feel like the Acia was probably the right play to do the pit stop in. I think the Acia is quicker than the police road cruiser, but it's not too much of a difference, so I'm not too fussed. I'm getting a bit of traffic playing a part. Like in those old snow races with the GT1s and GT2s that we used to do. Scary, 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 scary. Scary, scary. So yeah, the police road cruiser. It's a unique model, a unique name. It is based on the Esperanto from GTA 4. You can't get an Esperanto in GTA 5. You can't get the police road cruiser without all the snow on it in GTA 5. Except in North Yankton, obviously. It's the only unique model of the snow vehicles, in addition to the police rancher. Nice lap, that was enjoyable. And there is the police rancher, so I am getting the field master on the last lap. A few more. Cool lights on it. That's Benny. I'm pretty sure Benny has genuinely been pitting every lap. I think he has. He's been putting it in the chat in the game every time he's been pitting, and he's up to like 6 now or something. And if he's had the field master, that would kind of make sense. So is it only me and Mild who haven't had the field master? It must be. He started in first place on the grid. I started in last place on the grid. And here we are in first and second, separated by 13 seconds, both still with our field masters to go. That's crazy how that's worked out. And then this final lap is just going to be all about how far down the order we fall. Knowing that probably my FPS isn't going to give me a decently fast field master lap in comparison to others' field master laps. But I'll do my best to maximise it, because I didn't do that last time on the field master lap. I think last year Locke beat Mild by the exact amount of time that he had gained on the field master lap. So it can all come down to that field master by the end. About how you keep up the speed and stuff like that. That's scary. That Emperor can really go in a straight line. Alright, last few. Now it's field master time for first and second, me and Mild. And let's settle in for a long lap and see how far down the order we go. We're the only ones who've completed 9 laps. All the field masters in the top few positions. Gotta not get taken out. But I'll have a marker. Like, you can see how much time I'm losing to Mild already. This is the struggle that I'm gonna have with the field master. We're in the same vehicle, obviously. I wonder if it'll help going for some curb boosts. Don't think that really did anything. Alright, up we go. Ask for boosts, it's your damn birthday. No, we can't do that. Gotta keep the purity of the random select races. Just trying to straighten out as much as possible, minimum distance. It's a little bit risky to do what I'm doing because, you know, you're more at risk of other drivers when you're kind of going a bit over the road to try and straight line everything, but there's nothing really to lose, to be fair. I mean, I know I'm never catching mild, so it's entirely about how far down the order I fall. Is it gonna be birthday bump? Thanks, Mark. Is it gonna be, you know, am I gonna still be able to hold on to a top 5, or is it top 10 we're looking at? I don't know. I've had a fairly clean race after the first lap. Gained a full second from the birthday bump. Oh yeah, there it is. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, over 2 minutes ahead of third place. Dinmite in the Stockade, which is one of the slower vehicles on its own. Oh, bloody hell! Wow, saved it. That's impressive. GG. Trying to see, there's nothing I can do up the hills. It just loses pace. That second has gone again. I need to try and maximize the downhill lines as much as possible. Still losing time. The snowy Asia coming up quick. The Asia has to be the fastest, I think. I imagine that's going to be the battle for the win. Groggy 45 seconds behind Mild as we come towards the end of the race. I think they started quite high up together. That's going to be the run to the line. Groggy in the Asia versus Mild in the Fieldmaster. There he goes. That's going to be for the win. Trying to keep up the speed, full throttle. This whole lap's been full throttle. Oh my god, it's so close between them, coming to the line. You can see it on the map. I think Groggy's going to get it, must do, surely. Yeah, he did. Groggy takes the win, just ahead. Mild in second, finishing in the Fieldmaster. That was so close. That's the beauty of these random selects. How it finishes like that. It all comes together at the end. Alright, I'm down in fourth. This is 5th. Can I keep 5th? Top 5's always possible for my birthday. Come on, 5th. From last on the grid to 5th. Yeah! I'll take that. I'll take that. By 2.5 seconds at the line, I managed to get the 5th place. Beautiful. Top 5's always possible. That was such a nice race though. I love this new tradition we have of doing this race. It's such a pleasant race. Yeah, 30 seconds separating the top 6. The best laps were all relatively close with the 253s and 254s. I enjoyed that. It was fun being at the front, coming from the back, you know, and to finish in the top 5 after starting in absolute last place. I feel like I've got to be thankful for that. That was a good race from me, a rare good race where I performed all right. We got a good result, and I had a nice birthday race.